morning, ladies and gentlemen. Before I begin this presentation, which will give you a very in-depth of the current scenario of infrastructure in India, that is most pertaining to the venues, indoors and outdoors both, and making the exhibition industry a part of the last word of MICE, that's E. So far, it was the complaints from my colleagues that E is only standing for events, but today we can say with proud that we are also part of the MICE and ICPB. Thank you very much once again. I'll just run through a small presentation which is talking about the current scenario of exhibitions infrastructure in India. Let me just run through a small presentation of 5 minutes to let you know the current status of the venues and infrastructure in India. To begin with a brief history, right from 1948 to 1992 when the ITPO came in existence. As on date, if you talk about the total number of trade fair organizers in India, we have 950 exhibition organizers registered. Segment-wise, we have 600 from private sector, 165 from government departments, 101 industry associations, 68 institutions, 12 foreign subsidiaries, and 5 foreign organizers. If you talk about the data, how many exhibitions have happened in the last 1.5 years? There have been a lot of deliberations and a lot of guesses, but let me set the things right in front of you. There were 3,569 exhibitions held on 77 subjects in 85 cities of India that were more than 750 square meter of gross exhibits between September 2013 and August 2014. We talk about the number of cities holding these exhibitions. There are 8 major cities who have most of the chunk of these exhibitions. NCR is on the highest, 328, Mumbai 234, Bangalore 188, Hyderabad 162, Ahmedabad 128, Chennai 94, Kolkata 80 and Pune 64. Rest of the 2,291 exhibitions were held in 77 B and C cities. Talk about the exhibition venues. There are 13 cities which are going to offer more than 7 lakh square meter of the space indoor within the next 4 to 5 years. Starting from Ahmedabad to Mumbai, we have estimated budgets of 84,000 crore rupees earmarked for 6,09,000 square meter of venue. That also includes the investment towards 10,96,000 square meter venues in offing. So in 2022, 40 Indian cities will have a total of 10,96,000 or say 11 lakh square meter of the permanent exhibition venues in India. That exclude this Dwarka. Now talk about what is the gross. The top 10 Indian exhibition organizers sold 5,92,000 square meters and overall 3569 exhibitions sold 1,61 lakh square meter of the space. That's a huge amount of space that is being sold out by these organizers. And if you talk about the size of the industry in terms of turnover, it is about 10,650 crores. 85,55,000 square meter of net area sold at an average of 12,500 rupees comes to 10,693 crores. That's the size of the Indian exhibition industry. If you talk about the numbers of exhibition organizers and their specific area sold, 6 exhibitions sold over average of 1 lakh square meters, 421 exhibitions sold an average of 20,000 square meters, 455 exhibitions sold an average of 10,000 square meters, 600 exhibitions sold an average of 8,000 square meter, 1200 exhibitions, 4,000 square meter of gross area, 300 an average of 2,000 and 1,000 exhibitions sold an average of 750 square meters each. Now looking at the venues which are upcoming in India and looking at the current space availability for exhibitions indoors. If we talk about the demand versus supply and we just take 2 years of financial year ending of these major exhibition venues from India, there are some surprising elements which throw the lights on this. Look at the results of Expo Center where we are sitting right now, Bombay Convention and Exhibition Center. We have Mr. Sushil Shah representing here as the Senior Vice President, Strategy. We have BIC Senior Director Mr. Bala and High-Tex is not available but the data is there with me. Let me share with you that these are the results of these 4 major exhibition venues of India in the financial year 13 and 14 and 14 and 15. So talk about total square meter sold, BCEC is on the higher side with 8,56,040 square meter in 13-14 and 8,47,613, which is a little negative growth in 14 and 15. Bangalore Exhibition Center comes at 3,38,107 in 13-14 and 2,64,178. High-Techs 2,39,500 in 13-14 and 273 in 14 and 15. Thank you very much once again. We look forward to be with you again next year.